Hey all, this is Bob, aka Mr. Reef Safe, and this is 5 pieces of aquarium equipment I regret buying. Number 5 is a cheap media reactor. Although media reactors can be quite useful under the right circumstances, too often we get the cheapest ones available because we don't really know what we're doing with them. We throw in a bunch of carbon or other kind of media and we just kind of hope that it does the job that it's supposed to do, yet we really don't know. I'll make the argument that a good bag of carbon, tightly packed in a media bag in a high flow area of your sump, is better in most cases than buying a media reactor. Number 4 is a cheap power head. I think we've all been guilty of this at some point in time in our reefing hobby. We buy something online that is cheap because, hey, we're told that we need good flow in the aquarium and we don't want to put the money in the equipment. So we buy the first cheap thing that we see and we put it in our aquarium. And after a while we find out it doesn't work as well as we expect, or it loses power over time, where a good pump would not have this same problem. Either way, you gotta clean pumps regularly, but these cheap pumps just don't stand the test of time, as a general rule. Number 3 is an underrated, or better yet, a RODI unit that doesn't have enough stages on it. Again, this might fall into a category of something that's cheap, something that we just find online and we think, hey, this'll get us through. I just need to make a little bit of water for my aquarium, as long as it works. We might also spend a little bit more to get the next model up, but if it doesn't have enough stages for the water that we have in our area, whether it be city water or well water, we're not doing ourselves any favor by sending a little extra money for a 4 or even a 5-stage unit. It might take something that does more work. Buy the right thing the first time, and then you won't have to buy it again. Number 2 is a CO2 scrubber. When I bought my first CO2 scrubber, I was excited. However, it didn't take very long and I had to buy another one because the one I had gotten was not doing the job. I bought 4 CO2 scrubbers before I finally gave up on that and built my own. And the one I built is so much better than any of the ones that I could buy online or through a local fish store. CO2 scrubbers are simple, and a DIY option is a cheap, simple way to go to make it work for your own system. Number 1 is a cheap heater. Let's face it, when we started out in this hobby, none of us really knew the cost that it would take. So we often cut corners where we could, and an easy way to do that was on a heater. We went to a local big box store or got one online and just got the cheapest one that we could get that was rated for our aquarium, not knowing the damage that it could cause in the long run. I buy and replace a quality heater every 12 months on my aquarium, no matter how much or little I use it. Let's work to do the best that we can for the animals under our care. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.